Hello, my loves. I hope you're well. I hope everyone's well. So it's November, and traditionally, November is about the moustache for some of the men. It's about Movember. It's about raising awareness of the physical health, us men checking in with our bodies, making sure we're okay, and connecting with each other, and understanding there's no shame around checking your balls, checking underneath your armpits, checking your breast tissue, checking your bowel movements, and all those bits and pieces of all the nice stuff, to make sure that physically we feel that we're okay, and that we're well, and that we've checked in with ourselves regularly. It's important that we do that, right? It's never been a great habit for men. There's this old tradition, especially in the West, that men, carry on regardless, just moan about it, but don't go to the doctors. And, then you end up in hospital, or, worse still. So, let's make sure that we raise the awareness of that. But I also want to just check in around something else that is probably just a bigger killer as testicular cancer, and cancer in general for men, because it's the number one killer for men, which is taking our own lives. And currently in the UK, that's the epidemic that's happening. Movember is great for raising awareness for that physical side, but there's that other part that we don't talk about, that's taboo, that is the shadow part of raising awareness, of well-being. So overall well-being is, covering all our bases. That's, our brains down to our bollocks, right? And if we can check in with how we feel and listen to the full body, the whole human part of us, every part of us, that is an important practice. That's really important. And you've got to give yourself time for that. And you've got to give yourself a tiny bit of space for that. And we've all got busy lives, and we've all got different lives. But you have to prioritize some time for yourself. Even if it is just 5 minutes a day. And if you don't feel like you've got 5 minutes a day, then you need to have a proper look at your schedule. And you need to check in with your life, because you should be able to find 5 minutes in 24 hours. And that is making sure, one, physically, checking in with your body, and then just sitting quietly and just saying, how am I today? How am I today? And just feeling into that, where it comes from, what moves through your body when you do that, right? In the men's group that I run, and have been running for a long time now, it's a regular practice. We do a one-word check-in every week. We do one word, one number. What's the one-word check-in? And energetically, 1 to 10, where do I feel? 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. And we go around the space, and everyone checks in with one word, one number. And it's a really good way of not oversharing, and also just tuning in with yourself and trying to define how you feel in that one moment. Because it's not how you felt that day, it's how you feel right then. How you feel right now. It's a really good practice, and I encourage you to try it even right now. Maybe not if you're driving, because I'm going to ask you to close your eyes for just a second. But just if you close your eyes just for a second, if it's safe to do so, just take a breath and then feel into, how am I? And then feel into what your energy feels like. And then feel into the essence of where that comes from. You know, does that energy build up in your belly, in your perineum, in your feet, in your legs, in your heart, in your throat? Where's it coming from? And it's just that full body check-in, just that check-in properly. And this is how I've been checking in for a long time with the guys, and it's really, really beautiful. So check in with yourself physically, but check in with yourself emotionally, spiritually, and mentally too. And there's lots of resources out there, guys. If you need them, they're there. Use them. And take good care of yourself. And I will speak to you again. All right. Have a great week.